a real buzz around the main arena. More flyball action coming your way. We're going to see some practice runs beforehand. Man in charge is Tony Hodge, the judge this year, 2015 flyball judge. And the first of the second day's action that we're seeing from the flyball arena, where we're going to see Kelly Ultimutz from Kilmarnock show in Scotland. They'll be running on the near side, seeing them now against Warrington Wizards on the far. There he is, Tony Hodge, ex-Royal Navy, ex-publican, involved with flyball since 2004. Judged the sport since 2009, a head judge in 2011. And as we have a look at this practice run, Graham, you just give a brief synopsis, if you could, of flyball for anyone who hasn't seen it before.
In a couple of words, fast and exciting. No, it's a great competition, 4 dogs, 4 handlers. It's done in a relay race. Dog 1 that goes down the arena, as we're going to see it now. They'll go down, they'll pick the ball out of the box by putting pressure on the front pad, which releases it into their mouth, and then they've got to return back over the 4 jumps, and they mustn't cross over until they've gone over the line. They can go nose to nose. So they're using this opportunity now just to make sure that the dogs are acclimatised to the arena, making sure that there's nothing wrong with the dogs, making sure that they're focused and they know exactly where that ball and box is.
Off we go then. Kelly Ultimutz from East Ayrshire, Scotland on the near side. Warrington Wizards on the far. Best of 3. High tension. Tony Hodge is happy, and away they go. Advantage on the near side to Kelly Ultimutz, but it's been picked up by the Wizards on the far. Bit of hesitation from the Wizards on the far side, and a bit of hesitation means that sadly the dog has gone lame on that far side, and that's a very unfortunate start to the flyball action here, and that inevitably will mean a little delay in the proceedings.
And unfortunately, it's like any sport, it's we do get injuries to our dogs very, very occasionally, but not very often. I mean, the number of times that you see an injury in this sport is you can count them on one hand in a year. And as you'd expect on Crufts, we do have a vet nurse on site, and the dog's welfare is paramount in everything that we do.
Warrington Wizards with a problem. Warrington Wizards on the far side. Kelly Ultimutz from Scotland on the near with great support. We're all set to go, and away we go indeed, and it's the Scottish on the near side who have made a good start, but they're trailing at the moment. Warrington Wizards on the far with a clear advantage, but things can change so quickly in flyball. The Wizards from Runcorn have it at the moment. All clear too, and the Wizards come through and win the first of the 3 races. Confirmation coming up as Tony Hodge turns to that far side, the flyball judge. The Wizards won to the good.
Yes, 2 really good races. Warrington Wizards are old hands here at Crufts that cope with it really well and just recovered. And look at the dog, just about had it in its mouth, managed to hold on. Here we go.
Warrington Wizards won to the good. This zips by. That was a good, clean contest. We hope for more of the same. Settle again, just checking the equipment, is Tony Hodge, our judge. Just wondering about the Warrington box up there, the machine, a little bit of a technical hitch, but all has been resolved.
these boxes, Jim, as the front of them look as though they're solid, but they are actually spring-loaded.
Counting down, we're ready. Are we ready for the second heat? All set. The Wizards on the far side, one to the good. Kelly Ultimutz on the near, have to win this one. The Wizards have it, just increasing the lead on the far side. The Wizards, good clean pick up that, a couple of metres up. The lead is being stretched. It's Warrington Wizards from Roncourt on the far side. Bit of hesitation though, and it's been taken by them on the near, and there's drama, they both dropped the ball. Well, we wait and see. They have both dropped the ball. Now it looks to me as though Kelly Ultimutz have pulled it back to one apiece. Indeed, they have.
Just as you thought everything was going smoothly, both dogs have a fault. So never assume that you've got it in the bag. Ball on the left-hand hole as you're looking at it. Never actually had a great hold of it.
Decider, third race, Warrington Wizards on the far side. Killie Ultimutz from Scotland on the near. One apiece. Best of three, remember. Everybody eyeing tomorrow's finals. A lot of noise, a lot of tension, a lot of excitement. Away they go. On the near side, Killie Ultimutz just have it. No, they falter there. That's a poor pickup. It's with the Wizards on the far now. Couple of metres in it. The Wizards flying down that far side. The Wizards with it now. The race is in their pocket unless all seems good, all seems quick for the Wizards. A fumble on the near side by Killie Ultimutz. The Wizards have it. Confirmation from Tony Hodge. Wonderfully clean work there, Graham.
Absolutely great, smooth, faultless run on the part of Warrington Wizards. Their experience of competing here at Crufts came through, but a great competition. Did really well to try and catch up, but unfortunately a little fumble just prevented them from getting there.
Excellent work then. We'll see them again. A wave and a smile and a celebration. The Wizards. As per normal, Nuneaton Titans on the far side, and the Brigg Muttley crew from Brigg in North Lincolnshire on the near will have a practice run to get used to things here in the arena. A lot of noise, a lot of excitement, a lot of involvement. Compelling competition this, coming to the boil. Nuneaton Titans on the near are regulars.
So we're on a practice ring, and what you've just come up in front of you is the practice lights, and this is how the dogs are actually started. They'll count down in sequence, and this is why just now you saw that they're measuring the distance the dogs are from the start line, and then you have figures come up on the left-hand side at the top to see exactly how quick or slow the changeovers are. They want to get these changeovers, Jim, right on the line. They don't want to waste in a fraction of a second.
And of course, an illegal changeover is very, very costly. You've got such a precise sport. You've got to get things absolutely right. And one or two fumbles on the practice run that they will not want to see for the real thing. But that is a Brigg Muttley crew on the near, and the Nuneaton Titans on that far side. Regulars from nearby Nuneaton in Warwickshire always make an impression. On the far side, Nuneaton Titans from nearby Nuneaton in Warwickshire on the near. Brigg Muttley crew from Brigg in North Lincolnshire. Second time at Crufts for the Brigg Muttley crew. Ben, fastest dog in the club, leads them off. Far side, Nuneaton Titans on the near. Brigg Muttley crew, problem for Ben on that first leg. At the moment it is with Nuneaton Titans on that far side. fault on the near side, so there is problems for Brigg and Muttley crew, as we said. There's a fault on that near side, and that means it will go to the Titans on the far side, confirmed by our judge, Tony Hodge.
Really good race again, nice and clean, dog turning to the right, and unfortunately just never quite has control of it, and they must come back over these jumps.
Fine start for the Titans from Nuneaton's Crufts regulars, making a big impression again. They win this one, they go through to the finals tomorrow. Brigg Muttley crew on the near. Second time at Crufts, have to win this to stay in it, and they're ahead at the moment. Good pick up too by the Muttley crew, still just holding an advantage on that near side, but they're pegging it back now are the Titans. It's with the Titans now, clean and crisp. A fumble on the near side from Brigg Muttley crew. This should take the Titans through to tomorrow's final. Indeed, there's a fault on the near side by the look of it anyway, and that means the Titans have done it. Celebrations from them, clean, crisp and successful.
But again, another great race there, very even. These races are lost in tenths of a second, really. And it was just a little bit of a fumble here on the Black Lab. Yep, again, just anticipating the push, and that was enough to cost them the race.
Okay, so if you're watching this on the online display earlier tomorrow, it's likely by the Crufts YouTube channel, 3:30 in the afternoon.
We await the arrival of Gleniffer Angels, who will be on the far side from Glasgow. Paisley, big Scottish support here. And from the Marnicks, very popular combination on the near. Mansfield Marnicks. A couple of the dogs are in the Mansfield Marnicks record-breaking team, 15.96. They broke the British record holding team for Flyball at Oliver's Mount in Scarborough last July. A couple of those dogs are here today, and as before, we will get a practice run for Gleniffer Angels, Paisley on the far side, and the Marnicks on the near.
Remind everybody that to have a clean run here, the dog has to go over all three jumps. It has to take the ball cleanly, not drop it out of the box, and then it has to come all the way back over, and the changeover must be nose to nose on the line. If any of those things fail to occur, then they have to rerun that particular dog. Just
checking all the dogs down there, Graham. They are hyped up, aren't they? They are really frantic. They are looking forward to a bit of action. No one's told them this is just a practice run.
There is no such thing as a practice run to these dogs. Every run they have is fun.
And they will want to get it right with the team. And at the moment, just marking your card a bit, the Marnicks experienced a combination on the near side, looking pretty fluent. This just a warm-up, just the pre-match stretches, if you like, to get everybody in tune with the best of three proper that will follow very shortly.
And they're running their reserve dogs as well, to make sure that if they need to put one of the reserves in for any reason whatsoever, that they're able to do it.
That was Chica, Labradoodle we saw on that far side. Margaret Alexander with Gleniffer Angels. Now, for real. Gleniffer Angels on the far side from Paisley in Glasgow. On the near, the Marnicks experience combination with a couple of record-breaking dogs in their ranks, drawn from Nottinghamshire, Middlesbrough and Manchester. Marnicks near, Gleniffer Angels on the far side. First heat, best of three. Our judge, Tony Hodge, sets them away. Far side, the Marnicks. On the near, it is with it have it at the moment. That is the Marnicks who are in charge here. The Marnicks with a couple of metres daylight between them and Gleniffer Angels on the far side. The Marnicks zipping through the Marnicks to complete a very, very comfortable victory in the opening heat as the Labradoodle Chica makes the way to complete an unsuccessful run for the Angels.
Wow, the Marnicks 17.66, which is only just over a second and a half outside of the Great Britain record, I think. Well, we're just going to have to keep an eye on them.
17.66, the Marnicks, that British record, 15.96 set last year. They look different class in the opening heat. What will happen now in heat 2? Away they go. Good start indeed by the Marnicks. They've started very swiftly. Good pickup as well. It is very much with the Marnicks who are winning this one in a canter. But don't forget, unforeseen instance can change this very, very quickly. It is all with the Marnicks on the near side. Gleniffer Angels on the far. Cannot get near them. Watch those Marnicks.
17-6-1 this time. Well, if I was a betting man, I think I might be having a shilling each way on the Marnicks, I think, for the final. What a great run, great fly ball, great advert. I mean, you can see the hairstyles they've got here. They're all dressing up. They are all having the best time of their lives here at the biggest and best dog show in the world.
Job done very quickly, very effectively by the Marnicks. Big, big markers laid down for tomorrow. So, big support from Scotland. The Gleniffer Pixies, they will run on the near side. Most of this team have never been to Crufts before. From Glasgow and Paisley, a couple only started Flyball in the past year, just hoping the dogs and handlers hold their nerve. That's the hope of Gleniffer Pixies from Scotland, dressed on the near side. 4 Paws Flyers. Very experienced, drawn from Nottinghamshire, Blackpool, Hampshire and Lincoln. They know this game inside out, so a lot more experience on that far side with 4 Paws Flyers. Some fashionable boots out there as well, Graham, and just to remind you all, of course, this will be the practice run for both.
Taking this opportunity, as we said earlier, to acclimatise the dogs, make sure they know which direction the box in. I know that may sound very stupid. And there we have our box loaders. Now, these box loaders have got specific jobs. You can see him giving it some welly with his voice. What he can't do is he can't use his hands, he can't indicate to the box, he can't show the dog where it is, he can't throw the ball. He's got to stand there, he's got to put the ball in the correct hole for the particular dog that's running, and he can use as much vocal as he wants, and he is giving it some, but he can't do anything else.
That is we're looking at on that far side, going about his job in a calm, very accomplished manner. And if you're looking at this practice run, you would have to say that the 4 Paws Flyers on the far side look to be a rather more organised group than our visitors, very welcome visitors as well from Scotland, Gleniffer Pixies.
Yes, the Gleniffer Pixies. They've only been formed, I think, about a couple of years ago. Only started Flyball last year, so this is a really big learning curve for them, and they'll just be hoping to put on a really good show and make a great competition of it.
Four Paws Flyers, experienced Crufts campaigners, successful Crufts campaigners on the far side. Gleniffer Pixies, relative novices on the near from Glasgow and Paisley, many of them getting their first experience of the big time. Best of 3, and so sharply away are the Flyers on that far side. Big significant advantage, and they have got this race by the scruff of the neck, have the 4 Paws Flyers. They are absolute quality, and barring anything very, very strange on this last leg, it's going to be the first heat indeed to the Flyers by a considerable distance, as anticipated, Graham.
Yes, 17.5 there by the 4 Paws Flyers, a really good time. Gleniffer Pixies just still finding their way into this. They may well decide to actually change the dogs. Bearing in mind they must bring in the ABC dog, which I'll tell you about on the next race.
for Paws. Flyers won the first heat by a considerable distance. Here we go with the second. Gleniffer Pixies upset the form book. The Pixies on the near, the Flyers on the far. The Flyers a flying start, ahead once again. Well ahead now as the second dog grabs that ball and hurtles back down the course. This is going to be so quick, absolutely faultless on the far side. The Flyers, the loader Richard Liversedge, calmly going about his work. There's an air of calmness, there's an air of authority and an air of class as the Flyers complete their work, and the Pixies just cross now. Confirmation from Tony Hodge. The Flyers very comfortable, the time excellent as well, Graham.
Yes, again 17.73, a great competition. Gleniffer Pixies can be really proud of themselves. They've qualified to be here at Crufts in their own right, and they've done themselves proud. So well done to Gleniffer.
Yep, excellent performance. Ones to watch tomorrow.
Well, that is some situation, right?
So here we are now. We know the 8 teams who have qualified for the finals tomorrow. There is more action to come, but I can tell you the 8 teams that we will be seeing again tomorrow. There they are. Marnicks, Helens, Demon Dogs, Dream Team Southeast, Nebworth, Twisters, Warrington Wizards are qualifying so well. Very, very confident teams we've seen up there. Nuneaton Titans, the Marnicks so quick, and 4 Paws Flyers. This flyball competition will be absolutely brilliant tomorrow, and there's more to come today as well. This is effectively a semi-final then between Nuneaton Titans on the near side, Warrington Wizards on the far. The winner will go through to a final today as we complete the competition. Just on the far side, the Wizards have it, stretching that lead a little bit. The Wizards, but it's a very close thing. Here come the Titans on the near, scrambling to get in touch. It's a very close one, this. We're going to have to watch it closely at the end. It is nip and tuck, and I believe on this near side, the Titans have got it. Indeed they have. Thrilling race, that one. The Titans made up a lot of ground with the last dog there.
18.08 the winning time, not quite as quick as we've seen in some of the heats earlier on today, but it was all won by that last dog for Nuneaton Titans, and that's why the dog runs at the end, because it's probably one of the quickest dogs they've got.
The Titans won to the good winners here through to this afternoon's final. Good scampering start by the Titans on the near side, but the Wizards just ahead at the changeover. The Wizards have it by a couple of meters, but the Titans are still well in it. Don't discount them. Very close again. This is so competitive on the near side. There might just be a problem for the Titans. There might just be a problem, so I believe it's going to be one apiece. Indeed it is. The Wizards have squared it up at 1-1. What was that problem, Graham?
It was a problem with the third dog, and it happened so quickly I didn't see the problem, but our judge, Tony Hodge, and his line judges did. And it was on the changeover.
Great racing so far. This one, the decider between the Titans on the near side and the Wizards from Warrington on the far. Winners to go through to this afternoon's final and bragging rights for tomorrow. 2 very competitive races so far. This one is as well. On the far side, the Wizards have it, only just scampering to improve that lead. It is with the Wizards at the moment. Good pick up and turn. Is that a loose ball there? It's the Wizards, but the Titans are making up so much ground on this near side. So much ground, and I think they've nicked it. I think the Titans might just have nicked that. Indeed they have. Great racing.
Oh, didn't they just? But also tactics came into it. They changed the running order and they put their ABC dog on to run fast because it was losing them time as dog 2. So that was a great tactical change and a great call by the Nuneaton's team captain.
Look at that, so close at the end, not quite a television replay required, just about see that with the naked eye. But absolutely excellent competition, and we will see those Nuneaton Titans a little bit later on.
Now this could be special. This could be special. 4 horse in the room. And Marnick in the Reds. Marnick, Captain Marnick Pierce, the Marnicks, and the 4 horse flies, Naomi Pierce.
Well, Jimmy, you don't have a lot of trouble differentiating between these two teams, do you?
Absolutely right, we don't. Near side, 4 Paws flyers, so impressive earlier on the far, the Marnicks with those record breakers in their ranks as well. This could be 3 really good races again. Distinctive 4 Paws flyers from Nottinghamshire, Blackpool, Hampshire and Lincoln on the near with the blue and white. The box loader Richard Liversedge is poised at the far end. Are we ready to go? First heat, all is set. 4 Paw flyers on the nears, the Marnicks on that far side, and the Marnicks quickly away, very quickly away at the Marnicks, just holding the advantage at the moment. Still with the Marnicks, but precious little in it. The Marnicks a couple of metres to the good on the... Oh, there's a fumble there, but both dogs have fumbled. The Marnicks going through at the moment. There's a fault on the near side. A fault on the near side, so I believe this one could well go the way of the Marnicks on the far. Indeed, it does. Bit of a fumble late in that particular heat.
And it can happen as quickly as that, but the Marnicks have got some great dogs, and particularly they've got their ABC dog that goes down. Really is a very quick dog, and we can see it on the far side. It turns in the blink of an eye. That dog really making up some time for that team.
The Marnicks on the far side in the red, 1 to the good. 4 Paw flyers who were right in that last race have to make it up if they want to stay around today. They will be back tomorrow though. Ready to go. Tony Hodge. Marnicks far, 4 Paw flyers on the near, very close, just with the flyers at the moment, but the Marnicks making up ground as they speed back down. It's just with the Marnicks on that far side. Gap opening up a little more, all clean and quick, bit of a fumble on the near. It's with the Marnicks on the far side. Oh no, the ball has been left. And there's a fault on the near side as well. So, faults on both sides here. We look very closely at Tony Hodge. And it comes to the near side, to 4 Paws flyers. A confusing one, faults on both sides, but the upshot is it is 1 apiece.
All makes for a great, exciting competition. The dog just anticipating the take and missed it.
All down to this one to see who's going to be in this afternoon's final. Marnicks far, 4 Paw flyers on the near. Can't separate them at the moment. It's the flyers with the better start, just grabbing that ball. The flyers only just, but the Marnicks have dropped the ball on that far side. The Marnicks have dropped it, so it is with the flyers on the near at the moment, if they can get through cleanly. The flyers on the near, completing now. There's a fault on the far side with the Marnicks. Let's keep an eye on our judge. He's going to turn. He's going to wait and wait for the race to be completed, but I think Tony Hodge is going to come our way, and that means the 4 Paw flyers on the near side go through to this afternoon's final. That will be an outstanding warm-up for the semis and the final tomorrow.
So fault there, drop ball. There we go. The dog looking at what was coming, and that means that that dog has to rerun.
The 4 horse flyers, congratulations to them, and bad luck to the Marnicks.
So we're now setting up for the runoff for 3rd and 4th place between the Warrington Wizards on the far side and the Marnicks on the near side.
It's Warrington Wizards, just confirming for you on that far side. The Marnicks on the near. First race in the best of 3.
Couple of minor, sorry Jim, couple of minor errors by the Marnicks in those heats. They'll be looking to put that behind them.
Marnicks near side in the red. The Wizards on the far from Warrington. The Marnicks from Nottinghamshire, from Middlesbrough and from Manchester with record breakers and smartly away. Not much in it. Good clean pickup. Precious little in this one, but on the far side the Wizards just have the advantage. It's very close though. Still just about with the Wizards on that far side. Bit of a slow turn by the Marnicks on the near, but they're making up ground very quickly. The Marnicks on the near side, and they've come through and won it. Come through and scampered through with that last dog. Made up a terrific amount of ground.
It probably made up almost half a lane, finishing up in a time of 17.91. And this again, we talked about tactics, about altering. Look at it, that dog just turned fantastically well. About altering running order of your team. And this dog just turns and goes.
The Marnicks on the near side won for the good after a sensational last leg. More of that. And the Wizards on the far side, their job will be done for the day. Very competitive racing though, and the main arena is filled up. A lot of noise, a lot of excitement, a lot of involvement. They're ready, referee Tony Hodge. Marnicks on the near side, 1 to the good then. Keep your eye on this. Very close these races have been. And away we go. Far side, excellent start by the Wizards, who just have it at the moment, but only just. The Wizards stretching their lead on this second leg. Good pickup as well. It is with the Wizards at the moment. But what will the Marnicks have up their sleeve on this last leg? Plenty to do. There's a bit of a fumble on the far side. They've come through again. But there is a fault, is there, on this near side? Is there a fault? I'm looking at the judge. Is there a fault on the near side? Of 1 or 2 things being said. We're looking, we await the deliberation. Which way is he going to turn? Wizards on the far, Marnicks on the near. And it goes to the near side, to the Marnicks. There's a bit of debate who win it. The Marnicks, that's 2-0. There was a little bit of debate there, Graham. Can you throw any light on that at all?
The judge was just wondering why the green light had come on. He's got 2 line judges, and you saw the dog did not take the ball out of the box. It picked it up off the floor, and therefore that's a faulty run.
Got you.
All of them, pretty good dogs and handlers. As we move now to the bottom, Paws, Flyers, they go down to the Marnicks. And the Nuneaton Titans, they're here under the legendary ends in the black and orange. Well, we have the Paws, Flyers as
We're all set for this afternoon's final then. Huge bragging rights for tomorrow's semis and final. 4 Paws Flyers on the near side. Nuneaton Titans on the far. The Flyers against the Titans, best of 3, this the first race. Tony Hodge calls them all to order, our judge. We are ready. The Flyers on the near, the Titans on the far. The Flyers getting a good start too, but very close. It's with the Flyers at the moment on the near side. The Titans a little bit down on with this second dog. It is all with the Flyers on the near side. Perfection at speed from the Flyers. Problem on that far side anyway, but the Flyers are going to win it on the near. The Titans with a problem, emphatically that first race to 4 Paws Flyers.
And I think what we saw there is that the Nuneaton Titans, one of the dogs dropped the ball halfway through the leg, and therefore it was an invalid leg and they had to run again.
The Flyers, 1-2, the good record breakers in their ranks as well. Here is the second of the 3 races then. Could be decisive, but it's a good start on the far side by the Titans. But the Flyers have made up ground very quickly and have it at the moment. It is with the Flyers on the near side. Good crisp pickup. Titans far from out of it, with the Flyers still. Third dog coming back down. Here's the climax of the race. The Flyers on this near side have done it, I believe. Confirmation for Paws Flyers. Well, they're the kings and queens of Friday. Will they bring that form through to tomorrow's semis and final? We shall see.
Promises to be a really, really great final. Won there in 17:47, less than half a second between the 2 teams. We are in for a real treat tomorrow, and I just can't wait.
Yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet, really. Real quality we've seen. Great competitive action as well. 17 seconds is a fantastic time for Flyball. Will they go quicker on the magical carpet here at Crufts tomorrow? We shall see. Don't bet against it. Now, I'm sure lots of you out there, all dog lovers watching wherever you are, on YouTube or anywhere else, you will be concerned about the dog that we saw the injury to from Warrington Wizards. The good news is that the dog's okay. Dog's nothing more serious, as I understand it, than a twisted back. That dog is fine. Here we are then with the presentation for Paws Flyers and Nuneaton Titans quickest today. Plenty more Flyball to come tomorrow for Paws Flyers then. Sarah Prince, Emma Mason, Kaz Higginson, Sean Burrows, Rachel Cutner, Megan Smythe, the team captain Naomi Pearce, and the box loader Richard Liversedge, drawn from Nottinghamshire, Blackpool, Hampshire and Lincoln, the 4 Paws Flyers Friday winners, and looking to repeat that tomorrow. Qualified through from Cambridge. And you can never discount the Titans now as the box loader Richard Liversedge. We see him, distinctive figure, cheerful figure as well. The Titans from nearby Nuneaton qualified through the East of England Showground in Peterborough. Martin Bonner, Patricia Dunham, Kirsty Moulin, Amy Ransom, Sandra Long and John Clark, the team captain Dave Long, box loader Louise Satchwell. Regulars here at Crufts, regular winners as well. We wonder if another title is on their way in the Flyball tomorrow, but check out the enthusiasm of the crowd here. They're loving it, and the great news is it ain't over yet.